And a happy Saturday evening to all of you here in Facebook and YouTube land. Welcome to Charlie Platt Dirt Road Sports Show right here on Facebook and on YouTube. And maybe I'll catch my breath there in just a minute on that nut behind me. I want to invite all of you to like and share. Like and share, if you will, go on Facebook and like us and share. Like and share on Facebook. We're coming to you live tonight, Saturday night, Dirt Road Sports, Charlie Platt, right here on Facebook and on YouTube. And we welcome you tonight. We're coming to you live from our studios all across the great nation, live from our studios remotely in Enterprise, Georgia, Thompsontown, Georgia, 100% Flamingo Road.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Parking lot in Dothan, Alabama. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries, and 3 sunken islands. And there will be no this week of the Dirt Road Sports Show. We're being preempted tonight by Vice President Kamala Harris's press conference from the Mexican border this week. So will not be there. We are on live on the big screen tonight in 2 different locations. 2 different locations. We're live on the big screen. Number 1, we're Cedric's Ceramics, Cosmetics, Cat Grooming, Pet Crematorium, and Used Mattress Outlet in Uvalde, Georgia. And we are also live on the big screen at Keaton's Palace at Tab Reunion on Phillipsburg Road in Colquitt, Georgia. So we got 2 big screens coming to us live this week for Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show live. Take it away, Charlie.
I think Floyd and I are thinking on the same lines. We got a fishing reporter on here that is a pastor locally over there, and he seems to stretch the truth just a little bit. And I want to go back to our host of the show there. Floyd, I just hate to see 2 lying preachers on the same program, wouldn't you?
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call them lying preachers. They might be prevaricating a little bit, but that's about as far as I'm gonna go with it. You know, prevarication. That's just a small drop in the bucket. There, I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them thou shalt nots. I'm gonna put it. Yeah. So they say. I think they claim, but a prevaricator sometimes will prevaricate more than he means to prevaricate.
Oh.
Where did you learn such a word as that?
Thank you. God bless you, Queasel.
Or did you just make that up?
I went to Miller County High School. No, it's in my reticular system. Look it up.
Yeah, I know all about your reticular system. There's a heap of stuff in your reticular system up there.
It's a web. That's a web, that net around my brain that collects all this.
It's a web, all right.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of such a word.
Well, on the
there's some of these school teachers out there, they'll back me up on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. You say so.
Well, they will. They'll chime in now. These school teachers will chime in on you if you mess up. Because I had one. I had one agreeing with me last week on the camper deal. That school teacher. She was agreeing with me. She knew it was the truth. What I was saying, everything I was saying was 100% the truth, and she agreed with it.
Well, you know, you talking about school teachers. We've having a conversation today, and somebody asked me what was my best subject in school. What was I most proficient in school? And I told him I didn't have one. I don't remember being good really at nothing in school. I don't think I was. I sure tried hard though.
But then you
didn't excel.
Look, you
didn't.
You got an education when you became a world traveler and entertainment critique. Because you can go with Queasel with anything like, Queasel could tell you what that was.
I'm losing y'all. I don't know if it's
What
me or
was
what.
it?
I'm losing y'all.
You got us.
I got you now. Say
Yeah, I
again
lost
what
you.
you were saying.
Say we cutting out.
Yeah.
This Nicholas,
You know what?
Nicholas and all, but say y'all cutting out. We are. What's the matter, Marvin? What's your deal up there? Your studio up there? Where you at? Luvania? Where you at?
No,
Yo,
I'm
Man, he up there at Blue Ridge.
he
I hear
ain't in
y'all.
Enterprise, Georgia.
I got the sheriff. The sheriff is watching. No, he don't know it. I done called the sheriff up there and told him that he had a #1 crook in town. I said, if you don't watch him, he'd be with the every church you got tomorrow trying to get the offering plates. They watching him. They got the glasses on him.
Who gonna preach tomorrow at your church, Marvin?
We talked to two different preachers.
So y'all ain't got nobody to agree to come in there.
Well, we still negotiating.
You want me to go out there? You want me to go out there and rattle the cage? Huh?
Yeah,
I shake
yeah,
them
maybe.
up. I shake them up now.
About the offering though.
What about Reverend
They
Johnson?
ain't gonna have no offering. They ain't gonna have to give nothing to hear me. I'm gonna say it's on the house today, folks. I bet the church house will be full.
Now you
Yeah, because they ain't never heard that out
You
there.
ain't never heard that before. Say what he say?
No.
It's on the house today, baby. Hey, just come for the blessing. You are the offering. Your presence is the offering. That's where it ought to. That's where it ought to be.
They ain't never heard that out there at the creek. All they heard is pass the plate.
You know, I used to go to them. I go to them hard shell. I could go to them hard shell churches. I used to go to White's Bridge down there. They have church for once a month, which I liked it. It was good preaching down there. I'd go down there. They didn't have no guitar, they didn't have no piano, no nothing. They didn't pass no plate down there. You know what I'm talking about, Queezer? They didn't pass. They had a plate. When the service was over with and dismissed, they put the plate out there on a little old table up front. If you feel led to donate anything, if you feel moved, put a little something in the plate. And if you don't, go back there and let's sit down. We're gonna eat dinner. That's the way that worked.
we quit doing plates anymore either. We got boxes out front where it went on 2 boxes, one on each side. You walk in the door.
Refrigerator boxes. They got refrigerator boxes when you walk
Do you
in
mean
the
when
door.
you come in, you pay when you come in, you don't pay when you leave?
Pay as you go, brother. You got to buy a ticket.
Here's the thing: we see both ways. You know, going and coming.
I don't doubt it. But anyway, I go out there for you. If any of y'all folks out there from Flat Creek watching the show tonight, if y'all want Floyd to come out there and preach, let me know. Yeah, call me. Call me on my phone. I ain't got my phone with me. It's over here unplugged. But if y'all call me, I've been getting so many calls, I only had to unplug.
About to burn up.
Burning
Marvin,
the light.
you still got that card swipe on your offering plates?
No, we off. We had to take that off. That's COVID did away with that because of too many germs along there.
Oh,
but man, look at Dan Stone is checked in with us from Washington State.
Dano.
Washington State.
That's so booking
Hey,
Dano.
look here, Marvin. Look at here. Here's one I got here from Bobby Wumble. Says if Floyd's preaching, me and Deb will be there. They already got 2 right there.
That's 2.
Got 2 right there. They go somewhere else, church. They don't go. They come here and me though.
I'd come over there to hear the truth proclaimed over there. Yeah.
Well, y'all hard, ain't you?
No. I think his plan was to send them all over to the Free Willy Church.
Yeah, they got him and the fishing reverend got a deal going. They collude, if you will, over there.
I think they write one another's sermons. Is what I think.
They swap sermons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They might have tied, but that's good. They're good folks. They're pretty good folks.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I don't mind. Let me throw this up. Next Sunday, we're going to have our 174th annual homecoming at Flat Creek. And we're going to feature Brian Free and Assurance as our guest singers. Anybody's invited to attend. Starts at 10:30. We're going to have a meal afterwards. Brian Free and Assurance. If you ain't ever heard them, I promise you are missing a blessing. Old lead singer right there is from Bainbridge, Georgia, Bill Shivers.
Which one is he?
He is the one in the black jacket on the left there as you're facing the screen. He's from Bainbridge.
He's a Shiver.
Yeah, he started. You remember the Hare family from Bainbridge? It used to be
yes,
the automobile.
Yes.
Yeah, it started out some years years ago, about in the late 80s, early 90s. And then he's been singing with Brian Free professionally for probably 25 years, traveling all over. Single with them. He sang that with them. He's when they had a quartet. He sang with them. But invite everybody.
I remember the Hair family way back. I worked down there at Thompson's in the air base down there, running one of them rotary machines, making wires for Ford automobiles. And there's a lady right next to me on that machine. Her name was Hilda. I ain't seen her since. That was 1966 or 67. Hilda Hair, and she was Pentecostal. And there I was. I had my radio up there. I had me a radio going, you know, with all that all that good music they be playing on the big bam over there in Dothan and all. Had it going over there. And every once in a while, they be banging down the one, and I see Hilda. She kind of goes swaying a little bit, you know. She can be moving a little bit. They can be moving with her. But she was one of the finest ladies I ever known in my life. And she was right side of me, standing right side of me. 8 hours. She had to put up with me for 8 solid hours, and I was 19 years old at the time. So you can imagine what kind of Christian woman she was.
Did she have a beehive hairdo?
Oh, she had kind of poofy up like that, and then she kind of long like that. She wore a dress every day, but she was a fine lady, fine lady. I ain't seen her since 66.
Hey, Marvin,
where she's at?
Marvin. You know, me and you got that agreement amongst ourselves that we can kind of step on one another's toes and tell one another the truth, whether it hurts or not, right?
That's right.
You better get to work, because from what I'm reading over here, they more folks want Floyd to come out here and preach than to do you. You better Floyd trying to ease in on you. Floyd trying to ease in on your game, my brother. You better watch him. He gonna be put you out the pasture.
Look at him, Tony Clay.
He don't want me out there. Marvin does not want me out there. I tell you right.
We got one said he gonna pass the plate for Floyd.
Church members, come on, Floyd. We'll treat you so many ways. You're bound to like one of them.
That's right.
Good gracious alive.
Unsolicited.
Boy, Marvin, you might better pack up and come on home tonight.
That's what I was gonna say.
If it untook there and circumcised him, I mean ordained him.
Nothing but the truth, man. I won't preach nothing but the word.
Oh man.
Well, we just got a big rain here at my house. I don't know about y'all, but we got a stem winder here just a while ago. We probably got close to 3/4 of an inch out of that thing. It was putting it down. Come on through, but we got
1 inch and 3/10 out here.
At your house?
Yep, 1 inch and 3/10.
That's good.
We got today. We've had all kind of rain over here all week long, but today we got 40 to 45 mile an hour winds, and just a little bit of rain and just a little bit of lightning, and power was out here for about an hour and 15 minutes. We had a storm blow through.
You had a storm?
Yes, sir.
That's good. I hope everybody getting the rain they need. I know we need a little dry weather now, but let's keep giving the good Lord thanks for this rain we get, man. I'm telling you.
Amen.
I ain't gonna never fuss about no rain.
Wonderful. Look at that. Look at him in here popping up on the screen over here inside of it. David Lovin, I'll come too. Look at him. Yeah. And the Tony Clay will have a sign language. Gonna bring a sign language person, that signing person out there.
Marvin, you better get down to the airport. Get that next plane out.
What's your buddy up in Gainesville, Rick? He could fly me home, David.
Yeah, he can do it. Yes, sir. That'd be Mayhaw Mountain Airlines. He got it. All you gotta do is just holler. Book online reservation, have you ready to go.
They'll be done called a vote if I don't get back.
Yeah, yeah. Look at
that. Somebody else will be there.
Yeah, they lighten it up. Lighten it up, Marvin. You better reconsider.
You want me to come get you?
If I were you, I'd think about coming home.
Good. Gracious alive. Or I'd cut Floyd off one. I'd just cut him off tonight. I'd put him out there in the dark somewhere.
Yeah.
Pull him out of
put a plug on him.
he mute me. I ain't mean nothing bad, Marvin. I ain't mean nothing bad. So But if y'all
And
need
tell-
me, I'll come. If y'all need me out there,
Of course.
won't you talk about MC Construction there for us, Marvin?
Queasel, tell us about MC Construction.
Man, what else can you say? He got it right there. He said, "You done call the rest. Just call the best. He'll build you anything you need." He been building stuff since he was a youngin. He been building stuff way more than 30 years. He been building stuff a long time, fully insured, got the right tool for the right project. All you need to do is give him a call. Old Mayor and Cobb, he'll come out there, and if he'll build exactly what you want, exactly like you like it. Treat you right, give you a fair price, deal with a handshake. That's the kind of man he is. Deal with you on a handshake. Y'all ready to go. He's ready to build. He guaranteed to satisfied. He does it the old-fashioned way. He don't take all them shortcuts. He builds it like it ought to be built. Give him a call, Mayor and Cobb. Give him a call. Tell him to come build you something.
Charlie, Floyd, Queasel, what's been going on? Uh-oh. Tony Clay said he'll bring 50 Pentecostals with him.
There you go. What I'm talking about.
Oh,
And
boy.
a gallon of oil.
You told him, Mark.
I tell you what, going,
Number. He gonna
He
bring
gonna
a
be-
gallon of oil too. Anointing oil.
he gonna bring 50. Yeah, you go on ahead. You just make sure to let my folks take up the offering.
I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of Floyd's cousin, see if he can pick you up and get you on home before you lose your gig out there.
Way that thing's snowballing. Somebody might need to call about a big tent that might hold more than the capacity of the current
Sanctuary.
auditorium.
We gotta
Yeah,
expand
yeah.
the sanctuary.
Yeah.
I'm
Have
telling you.
about a tent to seat 1,500 folks and have a big time out there.
What I'm talking about.
Mm.
So, Floyd, what's been in your world?
Oh man, I've just been easing around, been doing a little work, ain't been doing all that much, been easing around. We just me and Nadine just enjoying life, man. Been cooking, she been cooking up stuff. She cooked me a peach pie yesterday. I'm talking about with some peaches, fresh Georgia peaches. I got them out there from Hope Herd out there, right out of Carver, going on the Highway 45 North. We cut them things up. She made us a good peach cobbler. She know how to do it just right. She got the nation on that. And that's it. There it is right there. That's that peach cobbler. We jumped on that thing late yesterday afternoon, and I think there's about one little corner left is all there is of it right there now. But even them little brown spots, see around the edge right in there, ooh, that's good too. So, man, I'm
Have
telling
you checked the sugar?
Huh?
Have you checked your sugar since all that started yesterday afternoon?
I ain't checked it. I ain't checked the sugar.
Well, if there ain't nothing but a little corner of that thing left, I think you might all check it. Yeah.
You think so? I ain't never had no problem with my sugar. I had a little blood pressure problem, but they give me some pills for that, and I take them. So.
Man, you take that peach cobbler when it come out the oven, when it's still steaming and
You
hot.
got to let it rest a little bit. It's like a steak. You got to let it rest a little bit.
Put it in a bowl and pour some milk on top of it. Good.
Canned milk.
Alive. Man, what are you talking about?
Put you some carnation milk on it. Carnation milk on it, right on top of it. That's old timey.
We went today to a place up here called Mercier Orchards, and man, they had fresh peaches up there. They had apple cider. They had of course, apples weren't in, but I can imagine when the fall comes around what it's like up here at in Blue Ridge.
So y'all having that hard cider?
No, I didn't try the hard cider. I didn't.
Try you some of that.
Remember, you always leave the cussing and drinking to you. And so
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You let me be the designated cusser for you and the designated consumer of libations for you, and then you'll be okay. Because see, I practice moderation. Moderation is my motto.
That word ain't in Marvin's vocabulary. He don't know nothing about it.
He didn't learn that in high school, did he?
No, not one bit.
Have a hammer down, man. Hammer down. No, we've been doing good, man. We've been blessed all this week. We've been blessed. We ain't done much of nothing this week. To tell you the truth, tell you the truth about the matter. So staying close to home.
Watching it over here, we doing the same thing. Watching the grass grow and the cows eat. And they, like Floyd said, continue to thank the good Lord for the rain, because this grass sure is nice.
I hear the helicopter coming in, y'all.
There it
Yeah.
come.
Where's it?
He coming
They
in.
been down to Thomasville.
Uh-huh.
Well, they
Down
beat.
to Thomasville.
Lord be with them. All involved.
Hey, that bunch. You know what? That bunch will fly now. They don't be playing around. They'll fly.
They sure
They
will.
lead. They lead the company. They lead that company. Our helicopter has more medical flights than any helicopter in that company. They leading the nation right now.
Good
Good
Lord.
Number
grief.
one in the.
What does that say about us? Are we sick or
Well,
we risk a lot?
we just it covers such a big area. It's
Oh,
got
I
that,
see.
they cover all of Northwest Florida, Southeast Alabama. They got a sister aircraft over in Headland, and but we got all of Georgia. Man, them folks fly. They don't keep it on the ground long.
So
Out of
they
19,
the biggest in the United States. We are.
No, well, no, just that company. Now, not
Oh,
not
that's
in,
young.
but they leading that company.
don't they have 19 bases?
I think they got 20 or 21. I think.
We're talking about
And
a medical evac helicopter. In the event y'all don't know what we're talking about, we having our own conversation. It sounds like, but it is. They fly you out of here. If you get hurt, if you got to go to the hospital quickly, they'll get you there very quickly on that thing and save your life. No telling how many folks' lives they've saved with that thing.
Man, they got some good medics and some good nurses on there too.
Thank the
Good
good
pilot.
Lord. Yep.
They sure
Squeezer,
do.
let me ask you. I was going to ask Squeezer, he put out any more wire, anything, lines?
No,
anything?
man, I done had a feel for that for a while. I hope I don't have to put it down for a long time.
Yeah, won't you give us an update on where all you were putting your lines down and what all you had to do?
Yeah.
Well, I started out just gonna run me a power line out there to my shed that I built to put my camper under. And so then the president and CEO out here decided that she wanted a water line to go out there. So we done that. Then she decided that being as we was running a water line there, that we needed to run a water line to the chicken coop. And then we need to run one. We're gonna move our garden spot. She wanted to move to the garden. So I had to trench one to the chicken coop, then a trench one to the garden. Then she commenced to thinking about the flower beds that she needed them in. So I commenced trenching to the flower beds and done good. I done good. I didn't hit but one existing pipe. I done it about dark right before I called y'all last week. It was time to quit. Then I done hit one, but that's the only thing I messed up. Finally got through about 5:30, 6 o'clock Monday afternoon, and so that I'm through with the trenching business. I hope.
Well, that's
Did
good.
you
I
wear?
was worried about you. I was worried about you. So you got not only do you have a new camper and a bigger truck, you built a shelter.
That's right.
Shelter your camper. I forgot about that last week, Charlie. That didn't register with me on that.
That's right. That's a good point.
Right.
Good point.
That's a good point.
How much did they charge you for renting that trencher? Had they known everything you did with it?
Well, see, they pretty slick on that thing because I rented it the 4th of July weekend. So I went and got it on late Thursday afternoon because they wanted to get out there Friday early. They were gonna close, right before lunch Friday. So he said have it back Tuesday morning before 8 o'clock. And as long as I didn't put over 8 hours on the meter, I didn't have to pay but for one day. And so I did that. And then Marvin's cousin, I felt so sorry for him. He needed to run a water line and a power line from his old house out to his barn. He got him a storage house out there. And he built him a barn to put his boat sheds and all, put him a little shop out there. But he just couldn't afford to do nothing. So I let him have it. I paid for it and let him have it. And John everywhere, he's the poorest man I ever seen in my life. I don't even see how he eats. I worry about him all the time. We might need to take up a collection for him.
How many total hours did the two of you put on that machine is what I'd like to know.
742 hours.
We was under 8. You can believe that. We watched
Oh,
that league
yeah,
pretty
8.
closely.
Oh,
Hey, we
Lord,
didn't
have mercy.
we
Now the
we didn't
truth
let
has
it
been
idle.
told.
Oh,
We didn't let it idle. When it dug, time it dug, we cut it off.
remember that guy that you knew that put the thing on the automobile on there and run the tires backwards to take
Oh yeah.
miles off? That's
Mhm.
what him
That's what they
John
did.
Edwards.
They,
Oh yeah. We got it.
they rigged it out somehow. They jerry rigged it there somehow or another, the speedometer on it, and run the miles back on it. And that is against one of the 10. You know.
But let me tell you something. If you don't believe a walk behind trencher and a pair of post hole diggers will wear you out, get you some of them.
Oh man, please! I used to put that. I put that stuff out. If I didn't have nothing else to do, I'd go put some corner post up, hang a gate. That's what I'd do. And have nothing else to do, I'd go put me some corner post up, hang a gate. Anyway, wouldn't even be no fence. I just dig a hole, put out a big old piece of light pole, a big old 8-foot piece of light pole. I'd cut off, get right by myself, stick it down in there, pack that dirt all around in there. That wasn't nothing, man. Shoot.
You were just that good. You were just that tough, wasn't you?
I'd leave the sun running.
Well, let me ask you this. If I remember when I used to have to put up fence for Granny, and we'd be out there, Granny wouldn't let you put up fence unless the moon was right.
Moon got to be right. You won't have enough dirt to fill the hole back up.
You didn't have the moon. If you was in a certain part of the moon, you didn't have enough dirt to go back in the hole.
You put the light pole in there, and it wouldn't have enough dirt. You wouldn't have enough dirt to put in there. So sometimes you have more dirt. Sometimes you have way you could sell dirt, but then other times. All judged by the moon, son. Everything, all that old almanac that you can't even follow find no more. Tell you what the sign is. What to do on that day.
And isn't that how you cut a hog or a cow too, by the signs?
Exactly right.
Oh, yeah.
If the signs is wrong, it'll bleed like a stuck hog. If you wait till the signs.
Well, that's what they are. Ain't you cut them? Ain't they?
They're a cut hog. Stuck hog when you stick it in the neck right there.
Oh, okay.
Right there you done put the 22. Right there you done put that 22 in his head. You stick him in the neck. That's a stuck hog. And we better not get too. We better not get too graphic with that. Some of these folks got a weak stomach out here that don't know nothing about that.
This is true. I've seen Doodle cut many of little bull hogs and just wipe his knife and then peel a peach right afterwards.
Gotta eat it. Yeah. And how old was he when he passed?
He was 92, 3, something like that. It didn't kill him.
And that didn't kill him, and climate change didn't kill him, did it?
If you can eat a peach after you have cut a hog, COVID will not bother you.
COVID will
true.
not.
That's
pretty good
true.
statement right there.
If you cut the hog with, peel you a piece and eat it. COVID, you immune to that. What you got, Marvin?
All right, we got some stuff coming across the wire here on texting from attorney Emmanuel Shadowhair. Said, ask Floyd why he got a landscape professional.
Why have I got a landscape professional? Because I'll tell you the reason why. Because that man, he is such a good man, and he has got such a good heart, and he loves to work as much as I do. And me and him will get out here, and we'll see which one can outwork the other one. And that's my landscaping professional right there. That's my man, Lee Otis, with some corn. Have any of y'all lately went into the field and got you some field corn and graded it and put it in bags? Have y'all done any of that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
well, I
sir.
can tell you what. The other day, when me and my landscaping professional there, he was helping me get some corn. My man Wayne Gucci called me and said, "Floyd, I got some corn up there ready to get. Say, come get what you want." Me and my landscaping professional loaded up and went up there and I got a big old wash tub full running over. Got a big old wash tub full. Me and him walked around out there and got it and loaded up and brought it to the house and started working on it. Started working on that corn. Clean. Well, you see how you got to shuck that stuff. Then you got to de-silk it. Then you got to grate it off. And then you got to pick all them silks out of there. What's done fell down in that thing down in there. And me and him worked all morning on that corn, on that wash tub full of corn. We got it graded. And by the time you figure what mine and his time was, just our time, I mean, if we just charged it minimum wage, I got about $20 a pack in that dang corn that I got put up in the freezer locker. $20, at least $20. And see, we were spent. We were spent. There wasn't no need for us to try to do no landscaping that day. We had to put it off to the next day. But see, I still paid him because he was there. He wasn't landscaping, but he was still working. But that's some good corn, I'm gonna tell you. But I'm through with that. That's a wrap on the corn, on the putting up corn. Miss Hope Hurd, she got some out there that she grates off. Already put it in the bag. She'll freeze it for you. And then you can go to the grocery store and buy that in that weasel. It's got a weasel there, like a tube with a piece of wire on each end of it. You can get that. And that's pretty close. It ain't there, but it's pretty close. So I made the determination. And Lee Otis, my landscape professional, he said he's done with it too. So we through with that. But
hey, we had another one come in here from John Edward Wells, and this is what it said. That Carnation canned milk cut with water is good on cornflakes after you've been running a trencher all day.
I bet it is. I can think of some other things that'd be good after I've been running a trencher all day, and it ain't cornflakes.
With water. Have you ever heard?
These are water and some ice. Yeah. Oh Lord. Well, we got folks here. We got folks here from Oxford Construction. Chris Turner. Chris Turner. I bet you that's that fella that went out there is when they left to quit paving the road with want to know if I was Floyd be lowered. They pull freight, but they come back and got her done. They got it done. I like it, folks. They hard work. They do a good job. Do a great job.
They do a good job.
I hope we can hear tonight. If we can hear, we are joined by the fish Reverend here tonight. Reverend, are you there?
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear him?
Oh yeah.
How about
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, hit it.
Walking out of Home Depot in Bainbridge, Georgia, as we speak.
Oh, man. The road. So we weren't able to get your report last week. We did show some of your captions of fishing, but were you able to fish this week?
Not at all. Had issues with the weather and some ministerial obligations, but hey, we're good. All is well, my brother.
Good deal. Well, while we got you right here, let's show a few here. You sent me one. This is Wayne Garney's daughter. And,
Wayne Garney, yeah. Audrey, she's been wearing them out on ACOT.
Yep.
Right there.
Man.
Here's one I got off of Facebook right here. My cousin Terry Beavis. He caught this mess this week right there.
Where did he catch them at?
I'm sure it was on the Chattahoochee River. He lives on the Chattahoochee River.
There you go.
And here's one. Weasel, here is Professor George Williams's grandson. Look at there, what a fish. Caught off the shore in Port St. Joe.
Well, I don't doubt George Williams' grandson can catch fish.
What was that? A big redfish, or what was that?
That's what it is.
Big redfish.
That's a good one right there now.
He caught him.
I bet old George taught him how to catch it too.
Yeah, George might have taught him how to catch it. I doubt it, but he might have. But anyway. So you were unable to go fishing this week. So what about caught anybody that had been fishing?
I couldn't hear you say that again.
I said at least talk to somebody that had went fishing.
Oh yeah. I've been talking to folks fishing all week. Talked to two folks who were on the Chattahoochee today, down beneath Man-Made Island, and they were catching all kind of brim and shell cracker. The bite is still strong, really strong right now.
What about if the weather holds? I'm assuming you're planning on going this week.
Oh, yes. And I got to go this week because the following week we're going to have camp at our house. I'll have 3 granddaughters for 2 weeks. So whatever fishing I'm going to do, I better do.
That's right. Maybe we'll have some pictures next week since you were a little short-handed this week. But
may I ask what that noise is I'm hearing in the background?
That is either Charlie or Queasel one eating ice.
Oh! I
It
thought
ain't
you
me.
something medical to one of your goats or dogs or something.
No, he ain't. He's not at home. He's up there in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Reverend.
Oh, that's right. Traveling evangelist. That's right.
He about done lost his job. all his church folk out there is wanting Floyd to come out and preach tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That explains why they've been calling me on. Never mind.
Charlie,
Yeah.
got any questions, Reverend, today?
Well, I'm just disappointed that he hadn't been out fishing and letting a little
Well,
weather, little weather shouldn't really bother you that much.
I agree. I agree with you, but I'm going to do better next week. I got my battery charging. I got my tank full. All I got to do is go buy me a couple worms, and I'm going to be ready to go.
There you go. Have a good week at it.
Appreciate you joining us. Have a good day tomorrow, too, and happy fishing this week.
But may I ask you, Marvin, you in the mountains, they said?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You ever watch that movie Deliverance? Never mind.
Have a good
I don't think he's going that far in the mouth. Hey, nothing like it. I never did watch. I've seen a script, just a little bit of Deliverance. I never did get attracted to the movie Deliverance. Never did. I didn't never have nothing.
Watch it neither.
There wasn't nothing in common for me, with Deliverance. Anyway.
No.
Somebody said on here that Queasel's rocking chairs was squeaking. Y'all see up at that Linda Ingram all day?
Yeah, it's probably just me squeaking and not the rocking chair.
Rocking. Let's see if that's your rocking chair. Yep, that's it. Grunt. That's it.
You squeaking?
Yep, that's you. Picking up good.
WD-40.
Got a good microphone on your thing there.
I'll try to keep from rocking then.
Y'all done
So,
anything?
Marvin, tell us-
Anything any of y'all done anything fun this week?
Marvin's been touring the country. I thought he'd share a little bit of something with us.
When did he go up there? Anyway, when did you go to the mountain, Marvin?
Here Wednesday night. We had we come stayed a few days. My daughter had a doctor's appointment down at Emory, and then we shot down there for a day or so. And
Shot down where? Down from Emory. If you shot down from Emory, you'd be in Cockwood. You shot up from Emory, Marvin.
check up. Shot down to Emory and shot back up.
No, yeah. Mm. He gets confused. Y'all notice how he get when you hit him real quick with something like that. He ain't spontaneous enough to just come out and tell the truth. It's a side deal there off on the
He
side.
is not sure of what he needs to say. He's not sure of what
And
he's
he's
going
not
to say,
thinking.
but what he needs to say is what he's worried about. That's what gets him in trouble.
Yeah, here's the whole problem with Marvin tonight. His wife is in the room with him there while he's on that, and he has to be careful about because y'all will see her reach across there and knock them glasses off his head. That's the problem with Marvin. That's why he's so quiet, and that's why he ain't started nothing tonight. That's
Marvin's
exactly
pulling a Joe Biden. He got him a Joe
That's
Biden.
right.
He put him a Joe Biden. He got his wife right there that she can snatch a shot in him if he gets sidetracked.
That's exactly right.
And he's reading, and he got somebody talking to him in them headphones there, telling him what to say. And they ain't Marvin override him. He'll jump in and say something before the folks on the headphone there can tell him to say, "Hold on, here's what you need to say." But he can't handle it.
Can the wife hear what we're saying? That's the question I'd like to ask, please.
What is
I
that?
can't see what that is.
That's a piece of meat.
Oh,
Come from the pickles. I think it was Brian.
That's that's a piece of meat. Somebody send you that picture.
Yeah, it was Brian. I think it was Brian Pickles. It said it was a $25 piece of steak.
well, answer the question there, Marvin. Can your bride hear what's being said to you?
Thank you,
No.
please.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you
Well, we would like for her to be able to be a part of this program tonight.
Yeah, we'd like to talk to her for a little while.
Yeah, we like for her to hear what we have to say.
To bring her on camera.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, put some headphones in her ears where she can hear us.
They're laid up in the bed. She's wrong. We can't bring her on.
Yeah, I heard something.
Yeah.
I heard something.
if we keep going, we're gonna get him hurt.
He's already
Well, you can
in a
see.
hole. He done dug him a hole. He done dug
Yeah,
him a hole.
look at
He
it.
can't
You
get
can
out
tell
of
he wants to say something because his face is steady changing colors. You can
it.
tell he's wanting to say something. He just know better than to say it.
Come on,
That's
say it, boy.
He's
No,
looking at
I'm good.
fishing.
I'm all good. I don't know what. Somebody's calling her over there, so somebody that's been listening to the show done.
Mhm.
Well,
Uh-huh.
let that person put the phone up to her ear where she can hear what we got to say and with questions we would like to ask, Floyd.
I could.
Well, I'm not.
They want you to join the show, Shug. Would you?
Sugar.
No.
What? What?
She said no.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
that's all it takes.
That's good
I
enough for me.
understand that.
I can understand that.
I do. I do.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
If I
have
was-
you bought
I
any
wouldn't-
of us
I wouldn't go to
anything while
join
you
this
was
thing
up
here.
there?
Who? I ain't bought nothing.
You ain't bought none of us no peaches, no nothing, no cider.
I thought about it, but I hadn't yet.
So we don't need to get our hopes up.
Get your hopes up. Yeah, you might can. I might bring. I'll see if I can find something, a little token.
Are you preaching up there tomorrow?
I don't know. I ain't. It
No,
ain't
he
got.
ain't preaching. No, he ain't preaching up there. He ain't got.
Okay.
He ain't on. He ain't got his social security number. He ain't on the payroll.
He might not be preaching at the creek no more neither. Look like Floyd done rolled it
He's
for
like
that
Floyd
job.
to come on in there.
Get kicked out of my house all in the same weekend because of the dirt roads.
Boy, that'd
You're
be something.
talented.
Ride by the creek out there and see Pastor Floyd B. Lloyd.
Reverend. There ain't
Oh,
gonna be no reverend.
Reverend.
No. Hard shells ain't reverend. I'm about to have hard shells. They ain't no reverend. Ooh, they don't call
So
themselves
you
no
just
reverend.
be preacher Floyd B. Lloyd.
They just
that's
preach.
right.
Oh,
Preacher.
they brother Floyd. And
Lord,
now,
tell them a little bit about
did you,
chambers.
wait a minute, I'll tell y'all a story one time about Reverend Johnson. Y'all know Reverend Johnson. He's that Pentecostal preacher. Reverend Johnson, he was up there preaching, and he had him an organist over there, Sister Perky Nubbs, and her husband was Brother Harry Nubbs, and he led the song. He was a song leader. And anyway, Reverend Johnson, he get along that he didn't know to preach. And I tell you right now. And about that time, he'd look over at Sister Perky Nubbs, and she'd hit that organ, that pump organ. She'd hit it. Man, that's what she's supposed to do, hit the pump organ. So anyway, he was there preaching one day. And I tell you, brother, that's what we need. And he'd get right, cut them eyes over at Sister Perky Nubbs, and she'd be coughing. So he'd had to go on preaching. Anyway, he got put out with it at the end of the church. And he kind of give it a stink eye, about it. So it kind of flustered Sister Nubbs, Sister Perky Nubbs. So she asked another one of them ladies, and she said, "What in the world can I do for this cough? So I got this terrible cough. So what can I do to cure this cough? So it's killing me. I can't even play my pump organ over here." One of them ladies said, "Well, it was summertime in." And the persimmons had done come out, and the persimmons was raw. I mean, they were green persimmons. I don't know if any of y'all know what a persimmon is in Southwest Georgia, but it is the most bitter thing you can put in your mouth. So you get you some persimmons, you crush them persimmons all up and get that juice and just rub them all over your chest, all your breast area and your chest, break all that phlegm loose in there. And said, "You'll be able to play the pump organ." So anyway, boy, next Sunday she rubbed that persimmon juice all around all over everything she had. So the next Sunday she go over there, "Boy, rub it down. Hey, what I'm breathing on that day here. What I want you to do here, what you better do, you better put them cigarettes down. Ha, better put that whiskey down." Ha. He look over at Sister Nubbs, boy, boy, she'd hit that thing, boy, she played that organ, everything was fine. He got ready to close his sermon. Give the altar call. And he said, so Sister Perky Nubbs' husband, his name was Harry Nubbs. So he said, "And Brother, if you'll come up here and sing the hymn of invitation." Brother Harry went up and said, "And now, ladies and gentlemen, turn with me, please, for 25. Let's sing that. What you think? Y'all get that? Do y'all get that?
I got it. I know where you was going when you started with the Simmons. When you talk about them green Simmons, I know where you was at.
Man.
Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord, Lord forgive me. I'm just having fun. That's all I'm doing. I'm just
I
pranking.
remember you told. I remember the first time you told that story. They were rolling in the aisle and foaming at the mouth.
I caught them off guard, then. I caught them off guard.
They wasn't ready for it.
Oh, mercy. Have mercy. Look at that. That's my man, Carlton C. Buddy Chambers. Buddy C. Chambers. Super salesman down at Franklin Spring Creek Ford in Carwood, Georgia. The premier Ford dealership all across America. Franklin Spring Creek Ford as the #1 salesman of all time in the Hall of Fame, car salesman, Hall of Fame. Buddy C. Carlton C. Buddy C. Chambers. Ever what you want to call him. There's your man right there. Look him up. Call him on the telephone. There's his number, 229-254-3109. Call Carlton Buddy C. Chambers. He'll put you to riding. He'll put you in something other, and he's gonna tell it just like it is. When you shake hands with him, the deal's done. Deal's done. You ain't got to go back. There won't be no more phone calls. There won't be no more information. There won't be nothing that you got to give. Here's the deal. Here's what it is. Y'all go down there and trade with Carlton Buddy C. Chambers. Get you. Hey, look at here, all you folks. If some of you folks is up there around Atlanta and all, and need you a car, need you a truck, call him, man. He'll he got what you're looking for. Just get in your automobile, ride down here and trade with him. He'll trade with you if you're out of state. He don't care. He trade with Alabama folks, Florida folks, Georgia folks. He don't care where you're from. Come trade with him, and you'll like it when you get done with it.
You done now?
I'm through. That was it. That's my spiel. It don't take long. And when you telling the truth, it don't take long.
He's nervous up there tonight, wherever he is.
Switching out. I don't know.
I have never, and I can't hardly think about what we're talking about for looking at him and knowing his wife needs to be hearing what we're saying and let us ask a question.
Hold on.
Now they got a drummer up there somewhere.
Got the ticket.
I'm sorry, what's that?
This is the Dirt Road Sports. You can go ahead. Hello.
Actually, I was looking for a Corey.
Yeah, this is he, but you live on a Dirt Road Sports show right now.
You live going out all over the United States of America, man.
Yeah, you live, or did you need me to call back, or do you want to call back, or this is on you live on a radio show right now, live all across the nation. Hello? Hello?
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Marvin, this conversation is headed nowhere, Marvin.
Yeah, she don't.
It's headed nowhere, I can tell you.
She might want to be talking to Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. She want to find out what time Floyd's going to be preaching tomorrow.
What time the services start?
I want to quote what a friend of mine that passed away recently, our buddy John Taylor, Floyd. He said this a lot of Saturday nights listening to us, or after it's over with, he'd call me and give us a little critique. Marvin needs somebody else to handle the phone calls. Marvin don't need to have the phone in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What do you think?
Yeah, they need a screener, call screener.
Screener. That's right. That's
call
right.
Screener. But it's got to be somebody that's going to be there on Saturday night. Now, it can't be somebody that's going to be courting, and doing all. It's got to be somebody that's going to be there, and it needs to be somebody that seasoned,
reliable,
if you will, seasoned,
and reliable.
Lothario let me know right straight up that he loves the Dirt Road Sports, but we did not hold the light to what was keeping him occupied on Saturday night. Now
we ain't in the running.
I kind of figured it.
I hate already short him, but I cannot unplug this. My computer's got 4% battery. It is going to die. Are we going to lose audio? So we're going to have to wrap this thing early up tonight. I'm sorry to apologize, but I got 4% battery. I cannot unplug or I'll lose all the audio that we've got.
Yeah. What you gonna do? You want me to go to the short list?
You to go to the short list. Yes, sir.
All right,
Right
here's
here.
Floyd's short list. Floyd's short list for the night. Let's see where I want to get started. Yeah, things that are cheaper, brought to you by Berry Hill Auctioneers, TC Berry Hill. Right there. There's my buddy right there. I'm going to read some things here on my short list, y'all. Things that are cheaper now, the things that are cheaper now than they were when Joe Biden was inaugurated.
Ooh.
Hunter Biden's paintings that are worth more than $5 each. That's a short list.
Yeah.
Money that Bernie Sanders has earned from actually working.
Preach it.
Pentecostal preachers that believe climate change is man-made. Come on now.
Amen.
Yeah. Catholic priests, Jewish rabbis, and Free Will Baptist preachers that moonlight as septic tank installers.
I didn't see that one coming.
Things that the federal government can give you that they didn't take away from somebody else. Normal people who think that a woman prison guard working in a man's prison is a good idea. Normal people, if y'all think that's a great idea, let me know. The times that Joe Biden has eaten a cone of ice cream, the times that the news media didn't compare it to the equivalency of landing on the moon. Ooh, look at Joe. He's eating ice cream. What kind is that, Mr. President? Chocolate chip. I didn't pay but $15 for this cone of it. People that the Clinton Foundation has actually given money to other than Bill, Hillary, and Chelsea Clinton. Haiti. Here's another one. Forest fires that have been caused by climate change. No, they don't get hot enough to make a forest catch on fire. It don't get hot. The sun don't get it that hot. It don't get that hot down here. Because if it did, we'd all just burn up. You know, we'd be walking down the street and combust, if that was true. Okay, and you know how you are going to look sexy by simultaneously wearing fake eyelashes, false fingernails, spandex pants that are 3 sizes too small, and bedroom shoes. Simultaneously wearing that.
Lloyd, I'm gonna have to cut you short. We about to die. I don't know.
That's it. Hey, pull the plug, man. We'll go home.
We look.
It is what it is, Marvin.